After this talk, you'll never want to finish anything in your life again. No, it's not because I'm telling you to quit. You should know me better than that by now. But it's because when you really understand what finished costs you, you'll start to see that unfinished isn't failure. It is faith in motion. Like, you ever notice how every day just starts over? Like, no matter what you did yesterday, the watch resets. 18 stand hours gone. All that motion, all that progress, back to zero. And yet somehow, that's precisely what keeps me coming back. Because lately I've been thinking about this idea. Maybe you're never supposed to finish. I'll say it again. Maybe you're never supposed to finish. Not the prayer, not the purpose, not even the peace. So last night I laid down like I always do. Prayed myself to sleep. Thank you, God, for this life. Thank you, God, for this day. Thank you, God, for my family, this roof, this breath. I'm talking, I say my wife's name, my daughters, my sons, even down to my dog, my G. All because I want heaven to know who lives in this frequency. Somewhere between that thank you and that exhale, it hit me. Day moves fast and time doesn't even feel real anymore. So I don't live by the clock. I live by alignment. Where I need to be, when I need to be there, spiritually, strategically, tactically. It's like Groundhog's Day or that Tom Cruise movie, The Edge of Tomorrow, where he keeps reliving the same day until he figures out how to survive it right. That's me. Wake up at 3, move with intention, learn, reset, repeat. But the goal is not survival. The goal is remembrance. Because every promotion I ever got, every title I chased, none of it changed who I was. It just revealed what was already there. And I already know, even when I reach the next level, monetization, visibility, whatever the label, the rhythm won't change because this rhythm made the level. And that's stacking. That's the pyramid. That's the penthouse turning into the next floor. So yeah, it's hard, it's difficult, it applies. Some days feel real slow, predictable, painful. But let me tell you straight, that's what mastery feels like. Being so consistent that chaos can't catch you slipping. So when the random hits, I don't panic. I pivot. Why? Because I've rehearsed this reality too many times. I'm all the way ready. And when the blessings land, the title, the check, the light, I don't get lost in it. Because it's not the moment that defines me. The return does. You see, when an athlete wins, when an actor thanks God, when somebody reaches the mountaintop and is all, oh my God, thank you, that's instinct. They're going back to the mat, back to the repetition that made them ready. So that's me now. Every morning, every night, every next. return to the mat, return to the prayer, return to the pattern that returns me to God. No matter what changes, no matter what changes, the house, the car, the zip code, the exposure, the soul stays in motion. Forever unfinished, forever forming, forever remembering. You feel me? You're not supposed to finish the prayer. You're supposed to keep the line open. You're not supposed to close the chapter. You're supposed to live the sequel. Because every time the cursor blinks again, every breath you get, God's whispering, I'm not done with you yet. Now, let me break this down real quick and give you the science of unfinished. They call it the Zeigarnik Effect, or Zeigarnik. I apologize. It's that mental tension you feel when something's incomplete. It's the mind's way of saying, yo, don't close this tab just yet. Now, writers knew it before psychologists named it. Hemingway used to stop mid-sentence so his mind would keep writing while he slept. Elizabeth Gilbert called it leaving the door cracked for the muse. That unfinished edge, that's the charge, that's the spark. Now, spiritually speaking, when you leave purpose unfinished, watch this. You leave room for God to move. You create divine tension. So your half-written ideas aren't procrastination, they are partnership. Your unfinished prayers aren't weak, they are wireless connections still active. Completion closes the channel. Continuation keeps the current. That's why heaven never ends with a period, only an ellipsis. Because see, this part right here, this is where we bring it home. All this talk about being unfinished, it only matters if you know what to do with it. So let's break it down together. Real simple, real human. Let's do you, and let's do you together, baby. Ooh! 5 moves, 1 consciousness. We start with disrupt. You ready to be unfinished? Catch yourself when you start chasing done. Because done isn't peace, it is pause. Disrupt that pressure to prove you are finished. You are never finished. God is never done. Then you want to own it. Say it out loud. I am still in progress, and that is powerful. Own your unfinished edges. It's uncomfortable, but that's where the light leaks in. Then you want to yield. Let God work the edits while you keep the pen moving. Yield doesn't mean stop. It means sink. You want to observe. Notice how your best ideas show up mid-flow, not post-finish. That's consciousness doing laps around comfort. Then you want to unleash. Live, and live wide open. Let your next move come from presence, not perfection. Unleash the version of you that's brave enough to stay in draft mode. My beautiful community of INNERFLUENCERS, Those are your 5 moves. That's one consciousness. Forever evolving. Never, ever finished. So you are not behind, you are becoming. You're not unfinished, you are unfolding. So leave the sentence half written. Leave the prayer mid-thought. Leave the light on in your studio. Because that blinking cursor in your soul, that is God typing. Forever unfinished, forever forming, forever faithful. It is time to do you and let God do the rest. Because you own it or be owned by it. You either run the system. The system runs you. Change your mind, change your life. I am who I say I am. Do you and stay rich.